Hi everyone, and this is Mohan Reddy, and I'm the SAP FICO trainer. So this month, 10th onwards, I'm going to start new batch at evening 8 p.m. to 9 p.m. daily. So those whoever want to join SAP, SAP FICO IT relevant course, please call below mentioned number. And also, I'm taking R2R training at P2P and O2C, like record to report, procure to payment, and order to cash. So these three is the end user point of view, end user training. And especially I'm taking purely consultant course for FICO consultant. If we can learn this course, then automatically you can crack the R2R, P2P, and OTC interviews also you can crack. And so what and all the content I'm going to explain, I'm going to explain. You can see compared to other other trainers and other YouTubers in market, you can see the course content in detail. I mention what and all the topics I'm going to explain everything updated here. So you can see step by step, like basic settings. In this basic settings, introduction of SAP, entire process, why we can use the SAP, and what and all the business process, how client it will interact with the SAP members, and FI organization structure and global setting. At the same time, general ledger point of view, how can we can post the different types of transactions like day-to-day transactions, document posting, document reversal, and mass reversal, park document, whole document, table reports, accrual and deferral documents, and these and all the topics covered in GL point of view. And coming to accounts payable, at the same way, accounts vendor accounts payable, master data creation, invoice posting, and GL document parking and posting, and table reports, and accounts payable. One more thing: partial payment, rescheduled payment, total payment. At the same time, down payment. Down payment means advance payment, and payment terms, and debit and credit memos. So these and all I'm going to cover in the accounts payable. So you can see, so once you get a job, once you can crack the R2R, it means end user. So mostly you can work GL point of view, AP, AR, whatever. You need to work one submodule only. So if you're getting the job as an end user, you no need to work entire all the submodules. But coming to as per consultant point of view, if you are getting as a consultant job, so most of the companies like mid-level or something company, mid-level related companies, you need to work on all the modules. You need to uh, you need to work on all the modules like GL, APAR, asset accounting, taxation, withholding tax, asset foreign currency revaluation, FC revaluation, controlling. These and all the topics you need to work. But as an end user point of view, but you need to learn the basic things, then you can crack the interview. So when you will get the job as an end user, then you need to work only particular one or two submodules. So compared to consultant, end user job is it's a little bit or some more little bit easy. And coming to accounts receivable. So accounts receivable like basic accounts, configuration, customer master data, invoice parking, down payment at the same time. How we can do the AP also here also same thing, but here is we need to add a special dunning configurations. So dunning is nothing but reminder related. And coming to taxation, so like how we can taxation is nothing but direct tax, indirect tax, like a GST, withholding tax. So, like as per part of company business, we can sell the goods and services. At the same time, we can purchase the goods and services. Whatever the transaction, everything we need to pay taxation, like input GST, output GST. So these kind of the transaction we can deal under the taxation point of view, and these kind of the transaction we can deal under the taxation point of view. And coming to withholding tax, this is the direct tax deduction from the employees and other standard deductions like withholding tax configuration and withholding tax configurations. So how we can post the documents and generate the reports, everything. Then coming to asset accounting. So this asset accounting also one of the submodule. Most of the large scale company they are using separate asset accounting module for entire business relevant each and every asset relevant transactions, posting, asset sale, purchase, scrap, asset retirement, asset intercompany transfer, so asset acquisition, so asset depreciation methods, different kind of depreciation methods like straight line, written down. So these are all the entire asset relevant transaction relevant, all the configurations, all the transactions we are covering under the asset accounting module, right? And coming to financial statement is nothing but generating the reports. So basically, compared to other softwares, once we can post any transaction, automatically system it will generate the report based on the standard formats like the internal account balance sheet. But here we have an option to define the balance sheet format based on the client requirement, like in balance sheet format, which had like which expenditure related, which income related GLs it will be appearing in top level, and which GLs and which expenditure related GLs appearing in middle level and lower level, whatever. All these all kind of balance sheet performance and P&L performance, balance sheet image, balance sheet display, and P&L statement display, that screens we have an option to define here. So that is called as a financial statement version and controlling. So it is also one of the most important model. So those who are having the good knowledge in FI and CO, then your profile it will be very workable in market, and also you'll get the more packages like 50 more than 15. If you are having more than 5 to 6 years of work experience with include CO, then you easily will get 10 to 15 more than 50 lakhs of packages. So in controlling model, general controlling, cost accounting, cost centers, internal orders, profit centers, product costing. These are all the topics I am going to cover. Okay. So simply controlling area is nothing but what and all the transactions we can happened. That transaction will record in FI. But before the transactions in CO level, we have an option to restrict. We have an option to prepare the budget, and we have a restrict the amount for particular transaction, particular expenditure related. We have option to fix these kind of the amount only we need to spend this particular expenditure. If we can post more than this transaction, system it will show error. So what and all cost centers, cost element like expenditure relevant, department wise, internal order within the department, within sub vehicle wise, whatever. This kind of all in detail, in-depth reporting purpose and in-depth controlling purpose, we can use the controlling model. That one also enter I'm going to cover, and FC revaluation, foreign currency revaluation, right? Here an FC revaluation is nothing but for example, as part of business, we can purchase goods and services, or we can sell goods and services with the foreign customers or vendors. Then we can use the foreign currency transactions, right? At the time of purchase or sales, dollar value is something 80 or 85. So whenever we are making the payment for particular purchase, dollar value it will be increase or decrease. So if it is increased, then we need to bear more 5,000. So for example, dollar price is purchase time is 80 and payment time is 90. Then here 5,000 is increased. Then automatically you need to pay more than 5,000 to the foreign vendor. At the same time, you will get if dollar price is decreased 85 to 80, then you will get 5,000 discount from the particular invoices. Like this is called as a foreign currency revaluation. Here you need to analysis. You need to verify the how much amount we will get profit, how much amount will get loss in the form of FX foreign currency revaluation. So these kind of the report we can generate with company code level, business company code level, and group company level. Group level means multiple company codes located in multiple countries. So, but group of companies located in one country. So that country group of company currency name is INR. So if you want to generate all the countries level FC revaluation report, you can generate with the help of group currency level. So these are all the separate entire concepts I'm going to cover. This is comes under the FC revaluation and APP automatic payment program. So like we have a multiple number of invoices, then you can use the if you want to clear multiple number of invoices relevant payment, then you can use the APP payment. So under the APP, there are different types of configuration: house bank, APP, DME, bank reconciliation, electronic banking. So these and all comes under the banking process. So integration, this is also one of the important, and integration with FI to MM, FI to SD, FI to CO. So FICO in FICO means FI department must be interlinked with the all the department like CO department, MM department, SD department. So wherever the transaction happened in any department, but finally payment process it will be happened from the FI department only. So that must and should we need to interact, we need to integrate with the all the departments to the FI department. So coming to real-time topics. So you can see most of the people in market, they just explain basic settings level. They didn't explain up to mark. So they just explain basic settings and GL and APAR. These kind of the transaction they will explain. They will take more time. And coming to important like lengthy topics and difficult topics like asset accounting, withholding, taxation, APP. These kind of controlling like banking. These and all the topics, mostly most of the trainers they don't cover it. But anyhow, in my point of view, I'll cover all the topics. No need to discuss other things, other persons, other trainers. So this is the course content. And coming to real-time scenarios, real-time integration scenarios, like it means, for example, you can see. So this is the real-time concept. So like how real time in scenarios means, so if you're getting the job, which kind of works you need to be you need to be managed. So like mostly nobody cannot teach these real time concepts like types of project. So I'll explain in detail the types of project, implementation project, support, rollout, upgrade, migration, and stages, and coming to system landscape. So the one system to another system, like a development system, quality system, production, or otherwise pre-production and production. Stages wise, based on the company wise, they will fix their system landscape. Like for example, development system, okay, some of the clients, like for example, D20 300. 300 is the client for development system. And U20 means unit testing at the development system. So client is 300. Same way, quality testing. Q20 server is client is 300. At the same time, production system. P20 client is 300. So for example, I'm selling based on the company's requirement, they will fix their landscape. Okay, and transport creation movement. So if you want to, if you've done any configuration, that configuration we need to move one server to another system with the help of transports and real-time issues. So real-time issues means, for example, if you are going to prepare interview, if you are attend the interview, compulsory they will ask, can you explain any yeah, in a real-time? Can you resolve any issues in real time, like any issues and enhancements like that? Based on that, I'll explain at least minimum 3 or 4 issues. I'll explain in detail, and 3 or 4 enhancement also I'll cover in detail, right? And different types of testings. So this is also one of the testing jobs also available here. But if you want to apply the testing job, before that compulsory you have a accounting like a FICO consultant knowledge, configuration point of view. Then only you can done the testing process also. And different types of testing, unit testing, integration, regression, performance testing, user acceptance, these are and tools, ticketing tools. Based on the company wise, they are using different kind of tools. So what kind of the tools we are going to use, like testing tools, Jira, ServiceNow, Jira, different types of tools. So each and every, at least one or tool wise, how the process is going on. I'll explain entire end to end. Test script. So for example, we are going to run the ITC integration test. So before going to done the integration test, first we need to do a format. Based on the format, we will test the system step by step. That format we can call it as a test script. So in the test script, for example, FI to MM integration test, our part is like OBOC configuration or else before that ME21 purchase acquisition. So purchase acquisition to payment, there are 6 to 7 steps. So each and every step has one separate T code. And once you can enter the T code, what and all the parameters you need to update the test script, expected result, uh, expected result, expected end date, actual end date, expected start date, actual end date, and this kind of all the based on the format we can divide the text script. That one also I'm going to cover. Functional specification documents, like this is called as the functional specification document, is nothing but FSD. For example, in SAP having some standard system, but as per client requirements, client is asking, so these kind of the requirement, this it is not enough for me, so I need additional requirement. So simply an example, if purchase manager level purchasing products is happened, later invoice is moved to the finance department. Once invoice updated in finance department, then automatically payment will be happen to the vendors. So after purchasing some of the scenarios, vendor supplier is not responding properly, some other service issue. So in this scenario, if purchasing related payments also at the time of payment, purchase manager approval is required. So now we need to fix the purchase manager. We need to require the purchase manager user ID. We can fix the payment process middle. So this is the requirement. So these requirement purpose we can interact with the FI department and basis security ABAP. These and all the departments we need to collaborate with, and we can prepare based on the T codes where we can add the particular user, and we can collaborate and we'll prepare the functional specification document. Based on that, we can configure. Once configuration done, then we need to again unit testing, all the testing. Then we can finally we can move to the production server. So this is the FSD documents. So minimum 5 to 10 FSD related documents I'll explain in detail. Then important tables and IDOC and middleware cutover activities, ticketing tools, how many tickets. So these and all I explain. Okay. These and all the complete course content from my side I'm going to explain. And one more suggestion to everyone. So if you want to join SAP FICO course, you can see in market there are n number of people explaining the market. They just copy paste, they just learn other videos and they will explain. They will take the classes. First, you need to verify either trainer have been a real time okay experience or not. Either trainer has to interact with the students either in proper communication or not. So these kind of all the scenarios you need to verify first. Then you can join the students. Then you can join the classes. And one more thing, first you need to, what and all the, like, whoever eligible for SAP course, right? This is the course. This is the question. So anybody, everybody, it means whoever completed their degree belongs to any group, like commerce, arts, microbiology, like could be math, science, whatever the group, whatever belongs to the group, but minimum qualification is you need to finish the degree. Then, and also, if in this present market, mostly requirement is like job requirement is available for experienced people. Like I mean, 70 to 80% of jobs, SAP FICV jobs, it is available for experienced people, and remaining 30% of jobs available for freshers. So like those who have completed their degrees recently, like last 2 or 3 years back ago. These kind of the people eligible for the fresher jobs, right? And coming to experienced people, for example, I can take an example. The person call me, the person contact me, he's explaining his entire profile. Like he means he's completed their degree last 10 years back ago. So till he is doing in non IT like domain jobs, like as if different schools or companies, whatever, he's working as a accountant, junior accountant, senior accountant, whatever. Okay. Now he wants to learn SAP and he wants to join SAP course. He need to fulfill their financial requirements so that he wants to shift it as a SAP. He wants to join SAP course for learning. Before that, you need to verify. Compared to post-COVID, now most of the companies are verifying. Most of the companies are they're doing BGV. Now BGV is very strictly. So, for example, if the person having last 1 month or 2 months, 3 months, 6 months, or 1 year, whatever, till date he is having the PF, compulsory, I'll say, whoever having the PF in last 1 year before or 1.5 year before, so compulsory these kind of people not eligible for SAP, because you can learn SAP 100%, but you can get the job 100% BGV place, you can left from the job, right? One more thing, whoever don't having any PF from the last 4 to 5 years or 3 years, these kind of people suitable for the SAP. Why I am telling is, if we have a PF, you don't have an option to delete the PF. If without PF, so we can collect the documents from different consultants. They're having that kind of people. Maybe they will provide PF number and what and all everything, so that you can easily you can almost 90% you can success your BGV like that. So my point of view, simply I'm explaining. So my point of view, simply I'm explaining. Before going to join the SAP course, whoever the training, first you need to verify trainer has real-time work experience. At the same time, you are eligible for the SAP FI job, and also your back end, like your background, like PF issues and Form 16, PF Form 16, pay slips, and offer letter, relieving letter, okay, salary hike letter, and income tax ITR forms. So these are all mandatory, and we need to submit the BGV time. So that if you have an option to providing all those things, then you can well and good, and you need to suitable for the job. So you cannot able to provide these kind of any documents compulsory. You are not eligible for SAP job, right? Based on that, you can plan and take the course from anybody. So this is my sincere suggestion. So thank you so much. And this month, and one more thing, this month 10th onwards, I'm going to take this month 10th onwards, I'm going to take the new batch evening 8 to 9 p.m. So those whoever want interest to join, you just listen the demo class. So demo classes, right? So maybe on coming Monday, coming Sunday afternoon section, I'll take the demo sections. It will take 2 to 3 hours. So those whoever want to join SAP FICO, so please contact below number 8074156411. Thank you so much. Thank you.